I feel like the meaning of life is people, but the meaning of work is the good it can do.
Desire is no ending. There's no ending. It doesn't matter how much more you achieve. Once you get to that point, you want something else. Money, it solves the problems, but too much money, it brings a lot of problems as well.
But I think like the key to kind of happiness in that sense is being grateful and grounded in the lower levels of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but also... Okay, so what is your name?
My name is Tony.
Hi, Tony. I'm Maggie. He also does not work at Google, which is kind of funny. Are you happy?
I'm grateful every day. Mm-hmm. What I've been doing, so over the last few years, I do have a little notebook. I get up, and then before I start my work, I just try to find 5 things I am grateful for every day. Mm-hmm. I try that, and then that's gonna help. Basically, it's a lot easier for you to get through the day. As an entrepreneur, you actually experience a lot of different situations. So we have to focus on what we're grateful for instead of what we are dealing with. And then it's a lot easier for us. And I find deep happiness.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like when you work on something that you truly love and are like very passionate about, it's like you're working towards self-actualization, and you're like connecting with your like deeper purpose.
Yes.
And like we all want to live a life with like no regrets, right? So it's like ikigai kind of. Yeah.
Ikigai.
It's like the Japanese.
The Japanese. Yeah.
The Japanese.
I just I read his book as well.
Yeah.
So it makes a lot of sense that I think so. Me and my wife, we follow. We try to live up to a quote by Winston Churchill, which says, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. So me and my wife have been doing some pretty good things to people, to the village that we come from. And we find meaning through that. And regarding, do you love your job? Sometimes it's so hard to answer because a lot of a job has different pressure. And but if we find deep fulfillment through giving. I think it doesn't matter how you give your time, give your gift, whatever you give your help to people around you.
Yeah.
You feel happy.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah, I think life is about like, I think with work, what can make it so impactful or like what can make it so fulfilling is the impact and how you can help other people. I think that's the meaning of work, in my opinion.
That's the meaning of work.
Like I feel like the meaning of life is people, but the meaning of work is the good it can do.
Yes. It's not about the money anymore.
Exactly. It's not about the money.
It makes a lot of sense. Money, it comes to you if you work hard, if you think hard. But to a certain point, and you just think that what brings more meaning to you.
Yeah, actually, okay. Yeah, I was gonna add a point. I think I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I think the intention should never be money. Well, this is coming from a privileged perspective, but I think the intention should not be money. It should be trying to make an impact, trying to reach your full potential and doing what's right and good. And I feel like if you pursue that to the fullest, the money will come. Just like it's like as like if you become really good at something, the money will come to you. But I feel like the intention should never be money. So what is your name?
My name is Andy.
Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy now, right now.
Awesome. What do you think contributes to that happiness? Is it your work? Your like hobbies, people?
Maybe hobbies and people. Work doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's just to make money so you can feed your family.
Okay. In an ideal world where you don't have to worry about money, what would you do for work?
I would say be a writer.
Oh. Yeah. So have you pursued writing in the past?
Not really. But maybe when I was 60, 65, something like that, I can start.
I feel like you can start?
I can start my writing.
I feel like you should start your writing now. I think now's a good time.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like it would be cool to like maybe like write on the side and you can like build it further. Because I feel like you could regret not starting earlier, but you would not regret trying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So let's do it. Let's be a writer.
Let's be a writer.
Let's start from today. Okay, tonight I'm gonna write something.
Oh, let's go. Good job.
Thank you.
So we were cut off by security, but basically what I was saying is like, I feel like a lot of society is fueled by the desire for money and materialistic things, I think. And I feel like when your intention becomes money, it just falls into this pattern of greed where you want more, you get the salary you want, then you just want a higher salary, and it's just like I feel like money is like directly linked. Well, this is also coming from a privileged perspective, but I feel like once you have enough money, or like once you have like substantial money, it becomes linked directly to greed, and it becomes a cycle of wanting more and losing track of the things that matter more, like most in life. Do you have any ending thoughts?
I really agree with what you saying about the desire. Desire, there's no ending. There's no ending. It doesn't matter how much more you achieve. Once you get to that point, you want something else. But if we don't gratitude with stuff we currently have, I think it's just that the headache that there's no ending. So I completely agree with you that there's money. It's basically it solves the problems, but too much money, it brings a lot of problems as well.
Now I'm just reevaluating what my videos are. I'm like so confused. I'm like, wait, what video am I making now? Because this was not what I was originally planning to make. But let me think. Yeah, I agree. And I also made a video a while back, I think when I was in high school, like about how to become happy. I made that private because first of all, a little cringy, but also like I think my perception was not fully like, I think it was a little bit closed-minded. Like it was fully from a privileged perspective, and I like didn't consider other things, I think. But basically what I was saying is like the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, right? We're always trying to climb that hierarchy. So once you have like these basic needs fulfilled, let's say like safety, shelter, relationships, you keep climbing it and you're never fully fulfilled until you fully reach like self-actualization, which basically is saying you're never fulfilled. But I think like the key to kind of happiness in that sense is acknowledging and being grateful of the levels that you've already fulfilled. Acknowledge that you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you have people around you. So being grateful and grounded in the lower levels of the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, but also being aware and just knowing it's valid that every level is a need, and you still have that desire to, let's say, achieve like self-actualization and a higher purpose, and that's totally valid and totally okay. But it's like kind of balancing that, I have a lot already, and I really love, like I'm really grateful for what I have, but I will also try to achieve some more to just to live a meaningful life, it's kind of finding that balance between fulfillment, satisfaction, and a drive to work a little bit more, I think.
Yes. Yeah. I really agree with that.